Good afternoon. This is Pastor Omar Muhammad here in somewhere in Los Angeles area. And I wanted good to see you, DM Francos. I'm glad you're here with me. This is Pastor Omar. I'm a proactive agent of change. I communicate so that others might be healed, liberated, and appreciated. So today I wanted to come with you with some information. Just talk to you about, what I'm calling today is Monday Matters. Monday Matters, yes. That's a very important thing. Today, I'm going to follow up with some of the things that has been going on with my life and also see if I can help people. You know, I am a proactive agent of change who communicates so that others may be healed, liberated, and appreciated. I'm in a part of the city. One of the things about the city that I live in, Los Angeles, they have beautiful murals. So maybe you can see a little bit of this mural in the background. The giant lady on a boat. It's a pretty good image. I like it. It's huge. So this is Pastor Omar, and today Monday Matters. We're talking about issues that have to do with that Monday. Monday is a day. You know, some people throw off Monday like it's the worst day in the world, but Monday is a good day. Monday is a good day for us to start and prepare and to kind of get ourselves together and get with the program that God has for us for the rest of the week. And this day, Monday Matters. And today I'm talking about getting clear and remaining open. So this weekend I had a chance to work with some of my life coaches, and they were working with me on some issues that I had to work on. And you know, if you know, I'm in the middle of a GoFundMe campaign. It's a major campaign. It's affecting my life. And in a very real way, my wife, my children, all of us. And so I want to encourage you to check out my Facebook page, and on my Facebook page, whether it's my personal Facebook page or my public figure Facebook page, Omar A. Muhammad, .thm, there's something about my GoFundMe and my story, and tell you the background of the story to help you to understand why we're talking about the issues that we're talking about today. On today's issue, we're talking about getting clear and remaining open. One of the things I discovered with my life coaches was that I needed to get clear. We were talking about some things that might have hindered my constant flow of finances and other things flowing into my life. So what could have hindered that? And so we were just exploring some areas, and we discovered that there were some areas that I needed to really deeply get clear in, because there was a whole bunch of shame and guilt and fear surrounding some of the areas of my life, especially some of the past areas of my life. So we discovered that one of the things I had to do was to get clear. One of the things I had to get clear of was my belief in not being forgiven. My belief that I wasn't, even though I know that according to theologically I'm supposed to be forgiven and that God sets me free and all those kind of things, but sometimes in our practical day-to-day life we still operating as though we are we're bound up. Good to see you, God's songful creation. I'm so glad to see you here. This is Pastor Omar Muhammad, and today's Monday Matters is talking about the matters of the heart in terms of getting free. Hi, I'm good to see you. And we're talking about matters of getting free. I was talking about I have a GoFundMe account that's dealing with some real issues, and part of the reason why I had that GoFundMe account because we had discovered that there were some reoccurring issues in my life that just kept coming up, and I couldn't find out what was going on, so I had to figure out how to get clear. What I had to get clear was about how do I get to the place. Sometimes we have to understand that we have to, it's not just the surface things. It's not just our skills and our abilities. I'm talented, I'm educated, I have a master's degree, I have a bachelor's degree, I'm gifted, I have many gifts and talents, but those gifts and talents still had me in a place of unemployment, still had me in a place of not being absolutely free, and it was because I had not dealt with the things I had to do with to get clear in my heart, get clear in my mind, get clear in my future, and not having these things that held me up. Some of the things I had to get clear of was I was angry with God. I said it, Pastor Omar was angry with God. Why was I angry with God? I didn't like the things that God allowed to come into my life. I didn't like the heartache and the pain that came in. I did not like my house being in foreclosure and losing my house. I did not like my car being repossessed at some point in my life. I did not like the situation where I had lost my ministry over some crazy stuff that I had done in myself. I didn't like some of those things, and because I did not like them, I did not heal from them. I did not learn from them, and had to eventually suffer some of those things all over again. So I hope today that you and I will commit to getting clear. Whatever it is that has been in our past, whatever it is that has been bothering us, whatever it is that has cause us to have, a reoccurring issues in our life, we need to look at those things and get clear of them. Do you know that God has forgiven you? Once you confess whatever it is your misgiving, once you confess your mistake, whatever you confess you're missing the mark of God's perfect law of love, then you just lay that in God's hand, and then you can begin the process of getting clear. What I had to do was get clear from the past. So some of you might have seen my announcement, and I used the Sankofa bird. The Sankofa bird looks back. He looks back and learns from history. So I had to look back in my life and say, what was going on? Why was I so angry? Why was I so bitter when things didn't work out with the church, or when things did not work out with my finances, when things didn't work out with my house, and God didn't deliver me? Because it didn't work out because I had not processed that and realized that God did great things, even when I had to suffer being molested in my life. Yes, Pastor Omar was molested, but I had to go back and look at that and say, you know what, I can't hate on that person, that woman who molested me. I can't stay in that condition of, I'm not worthy because I was molested, I did something wrong. No, I was a young boy who got molested by an older woman in my life. And guess what? God has forgiven me and forgiven her. She's already died and gone on to where she's going to heaven. She made her transition. Now I have to live and get beyond that, and not use that as an excuse and as a crutch to stay where I am. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you hear me, understand, listen to me. I see that you're there. If someone else is out there, tap the screen, let me know, send me some claps, give me something, let me know that you're hearing me. This is Pastor Omar Muhammad. I am a proactive agent of change. Today, we're dealing with Monday matters, the matters that went over the weekend that I had to deal with on a Monday. On this Monday, I'm dealing with the matter of getting clear before we can open. First of all, we have to get clear. If we want to break the cycle and of reoccurring issues in our life, we have to get clear on what has happened in our life, and then we have to accept and embrace the thing. Not think that God, because God is working all things together for our good. All things, the scripture said, work together for good to them that love God, to them that are called according to his purpose. So since that's the case, we need to understand that all things will work out, and it will work out for our good. So we have to get clear. Number one, get clear. Get clear whatever it is in our past. Today, my exercise was to go through my past and thank God for every situation that I thought was bad. I thank God for the foreclosure on my house. I thank God that my car was repossessed before. I thank God that the church ministry did not work out. I thank God for all the things that I was holding against. I thank God for getting caught up in having to leave my ministry over some crazy stuff because I couldn't control my friend. I had to thank God for those things because God allowed those things into my life so that I can learn some lessons. Now that I thank God for it, I'm embracing it and saying, okay, now what's the next step? The next step is to remain open. We don't know how God is going to work out a situation for us. We have to remain open. We might think God's going to come just this one way. He's going to keep me in this house. He's going to keep me in this situation. He's going to keep me in this job. And that's the only way God can come. We cannot put God in a box. God can come any way he wants to come because he is that way. Our mind is limited in our understanding and our comprehension on what things are going on and how things are going. What we need to do is to get clear, confess, talk about it, ask God to forgive us, cleanse us, do whatever we have to do. Some people, I just watched this thing about belief, and I saw people washing in the Ganges, and for them, they felt catharsis. They felt cleansed. Whatever you have to do. In the Christian tradition, we confess our sins to God, and we confess our sins to one another so that we can be free of those burdens. Whatever you have to do to get clear, get clear. Make amends with it. Say, you know what? That happened in my life because God allowed it. Now I want to learn the lesson from that. Once we learn the lesson from that thing, then we can go ahead and get open and remain open. We have to remain open. We have to say, Lord, although I think you can work it out like this, you can keep me in this house, you can keep me in this situation, keep me in this job, you can do that. But if you have to fire me, then go ahead and fire me so I can get the best out of my life. If you have to transplant me, remove me, deliver me, if whatever you have to do to get me to the next level of development, then let me do that. So we have to get clear. Yes, we have to get clear and remain open. So I hope that you get this today. I want to offer up some prayers of support. I'm so glad that you prayed with me for my our brother Lamar Odom. I'm glad that he's up and moving around again. I've heard that he's conscious, and we thank God for that. I just want to thank you for all those people who are supporting us, the GoFundMe account. Everybody who has supported this GoFundMe account, I've been praying. Me and my wife have been praying 100-fold blessing upon your life, because we know that God wants to deliver us. We didn't know how, but he wanted to also give us an opportunity to be transparent. as a pastor, I feel bad. I mean, we're supposed to have everything together, but the real deal, all pastors are dealing with something. This pastor happened to be dealing with a financial issue. I don't know what other pastors might be dealing with. Maybe it's drugs, maybe it's sex. I don't know what the issue is, but for us, we have to deal with whatever our issue is and get on with it and realize that we are human beings. And when we move in transparency, when we move in openness, then God can do great and mighty things in our life. I today am free. I'm freer than I've ever been in my life. I'm a proactive agent of change who communicates that other people might be free, liberated, and healed. My thing is that I want them to be healed, liberated, and appreciated. So today I'm beginning to appreciate myself. That was a whole part of this process. I was going around serving everybody else, making sure they were good, but not taking care of myself. And as a result, my family is in jeopardy because of that. But today I'm free. Today I'm going to take me some me time. I came out here to do this thing, and it's part of my me time, just to go to the fish place and look at some fish. I look at that, and then I get on back home and get with my wife and my family. Thank God I worked today. We had a great day at work with the people that I'm working with. Young people all over in Los Angeles area in the schools. So today I am getting clear on how I got into my situation. I am getting clear about the issues that I had to deal with in my past and accepted them as they're in the past. The only thing I can do is accept them and embrace them and say, God, give me the wisdom to learn from that lesson. And then I'm remaining open. God, you can fix this situation any way you can. I thought that you just got to do it the way I want you to do it. But if that's not the way you want to do it, I know you got something better, because you always come through. God has always come through for me, something bigger, something better, and better than I can even ask or think. And I know that God got something like that for you. So would you work with me today? Can we promise ourselves that we're going to get clear of all those things in our past? We're going to forgive ourselves. We're not going to let guilt, shame, doubt, and fear keep us down. If you did it, get over it. Forget about it. Turn that over to God and let it go and get on with your life. Because God's not holding any kind of sin against you forever in the day. He is not going to hold any kind of not forever in the day. You got to get up, learn from that lesson. Now, you will repeat that lesson if you do not ask for some clarity on it. So I want you to get clear, and then I want you to remain open. That's all I have for you today. Get clear and remain open. This is Pastor Omar Muhammad. You can catch me on Periscope. I broadcast 5 times a week. So tomorrow, I'm not sure. I'm working on days. Now I got Monday down. Monday is going to be called Monday Matters, and my Friday is Freestyle Friday. You can give me some help if you have some other names and some suggestions that you might want to do. I want to do something where I have just open time, where I have dialogue with you, and we ask questions. So I thank you for being here. I thank all those people who are going to get this rebroadcast. You know what my saying is. Keep your hands clean and your heart pure. This is Pastor Omar. Whatever you do today, get clear and then remain open, because God got a way to bless you today. This is Pastor Omar. I'm out.